Oh man, I have to charge my phone. So I'm back again. And I pulled some of the same cards. No shuffle. Back to that dark energy. From a past. There was back to that two storyline situation in the dark energy that had manifested, which caused the split of communication. It caused a split in communication amongst a family. Someone had to take a dive within to piece together some sort of truths, to unveil some illusions about some sort of emotional manipulation with the King of Cups. Some girl's story, this is timeless, but some girl's story, has been manipulated, and it's caused some type of generational curse with the Queen of Wands here. With the Queen of Wands being in reverse, some sort of manipulation of some sort of truth caused some sort of rip in a family, which caused people to go overdrive on an ego. I'm piecing together what I've been receiving in my sleep and in my dreams. I just started recording videos. I'm going to put the cards down for a minute because I just started recording videos myself. I've been introduced to tarot by relatives of mine who I was led to believe lived on the West Coast. I was introduced to it, but I never used them until recently. I've been in the church all of my life, and I remember when I stopped going to church, I thought I was grown and I had caught my little cycle, and I told my mom I didn't want to go to church anymore, and she let me stay home. But I always went to rehearsal with her. I stayed in the church up until I was in my 20s. I'm about to turn 30, so but I didn't start using tarot until I needed answers of my own in my personal life. I felt myself exerting more energy than need be than the situations that I was in at the time, and we're talking about from high school freshman year until now. Basically, I was exerting more energy than I was receiving, and I still had questions to my own downloads that I was receiving. I stayed on a page of Wands. This is the Queen of Wands, but I stayed on a page of Wands energy for a long time, like a very long time. And I would receive certain telepathic messages. I would hear them. Sometimes I would see them. Again, all energy, but yeah, so that's just my truth. But it's two different timelines, and the one I'm referencing is still occurring. It's still going on, and that's the reason why I picked up tarot. Why I started flipping cards. I bit my tongue because I was told not to. And then, the internet started progressing. I remember when Twitter first hit the ceiling, and then, YouTube became a thing and things of that nature. So, stuff like that. But, yeah, so that's why I picked up tarot. And I didn't even start watching videos online until like 2018, 19. Because I'm like, I'm straight. I don't need to. But, when I've had my own traumatic experiences in my life. So when life is knocking at your door and you don't answer, that's shame on you. And I've I've seen I've seen the highs and the lows, and I'm only 30. I haven't seen all of the highs and the lows, but I've seen I know what energetic manipulation looks like. Let's just say that. So, I mean, I'm guilty of it. Sometimes to get what I want out of life, we all do it. No one's perfect. I try not to promote violence. So sometimes ego gets in the way, but that's neither here nor there. That's tied into the story that I'm sharing. My story as well as the timelines. Remember, timelines. But being a young girl, I'm in tune with my feminism. I'm in tune with my emotions. With the Ace of Cups, and me being my womanly emotions. So I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag about me being like Queen Honcho or anything like that. But I was taught how to speak around my family and my friends. So I'm cognizant of certain things around me. So I know what energetic manipulation looks like. And I like to pride myself on being in control of my emotions for the most part. And me being a woman again and being in tune with my emotions. Me being raised around all women. I can relate to the visions that I'm having of some young girl, a young girl. A young girl being attacked, it being undocumented, the judgment card, it being an undocumented event. It was I don't want to alarm anyone, but some sort of inside job. She was bullied. She was a bullied kid within her family. Innocent. And it caused a rip in a family. It caused a rip in a family. It turned the men in the family against each other. It turned it King of Wands again. That whole illusion, that Jedi mind trick, the events that had taken place in this certain timeline I'm talking about, ripped the family in half, right down the middle, and it caused internal conflict, emotional conflict. Group of girls bullied someone. These group of girls bullied someone, and it was an inside job. It was an inside thing. I mean, these people were our family. These people are our family. This is two timelines. This is a past reading. It's a past reading. With the judgment card again, with the undocumented events, it's a past reading, but current events happen every day. I just felt as though I needed to share some past trauma of some sort that's trying to come out. Because it's clouding people's judgment currently. It's clouding, it's trying to it's manifesting. It has already manifested, and it's not going away. It's not going away. It's truly ugly. It's truly ugly. Yeah. It ripped a city in half. It messed with people's dream states. It messed with people's homes. It was vicious. It was a conflict of two different households. It was a conflict between two men and their offspring. But the women were all related. The women were all related. So a lot of like false emotions being shared over like it caused a terrible generational curse. It caused a terrible generational curse. Um, a lot of false emotions being shared, a lot of false stories um, that it followed a group of people. It followed a family. It followed a family. It followed a family it followed a family everywhere they went. It just followed them. That's all I saw. That's all I saw. I don't know if I'm freeing myself or what, but that's all I saw.